Just on the edge of the market square to head towards Tan Hill. We could have gone straight on and gone down Swaledale, but in my opinion there's better views up here, and that's why I go out on my motorbike, because I want to see some lovely views and I want to take my time and I want to enjoy the ride. So as we head up, there is a bit of a breeze today, which I'm sure will become a bit breezier the higher we go. But as we're going across this open moorland, the most important things to watch out for: sheep! Those sheep! Because it's open moorland, they do stray onto the roads. So again, please be careful. Keep your eyes open. And I can guarantee a sheep will not move out of the way if you come tear-assing round the corner or along the road. They're more likely to walk in front of you. God knows why, but they will. Big open expanse of nothingness, just look at that. All the farms, because that's where they make the living from round here. Farms and sheep and cattle. But it's very much also tourism based. An awful lot of the farms offer bed and breakfast or self-catering these days as a way to supplement their income. We have to go a long way to get a view like that. There you go. Sheep just pull straight out in front of you. Be careful. They don't know the Green Cross code. They don't look, they just bloody run. That's why I just take my time touring around. I've seen bikes on these roads absolutely flying. And the sheep pulls out, they're off the bike, and then they wonder why. Wild, woolly back country. You can see for absolutely miles on a day like today. Now, I can see just a little bit further on, I don't know if you can yet. There's the good old sheep in the middle of the road. Bless them. And there they go, running in the middle of the road again. There's a reason why I say be careful on these roads, you know. I don't just say it to hear my own voice. I want you to enjoy the tour, I want you to get back safely. So just take your time. Somebody once told me a saying, and it goes back quite a few years, I have to say, but it's still relevant today. And that is, you'll be a short time late, no matter where you're going if you take your time. But you're a long time dead. You don't tend to wake up from being dead. There's a humpback bridge for you. For those who like to be a bit more adventurous, I'm sure you could take off from the top of there. Not my style, however. I mentioned before that where we're heading now is dissected by the A66. Now I don't know whether the camera will let you see them, but there's the trucks going east to west along the A66. And those hills in the distance, well, that's the start of County Durham's Durham Dales. Over there you'll go into Teesdale, into Weardale, you keep going in Tyrendale. Awful lot of dales round here, because we're coming just to the north of Swaledale. Gives you the idea of why it might be called the Yorkshire Dales. But we really are in the middle of nowhere at the moment. Bloody marvellous. Let's crack on. And here we are. Tan Hill. For those of you who remember, or can remember, a chap called Ted Moult. Well, he used to promote Everest double glazing. There are other double glazing companies available. This is where they trialled Everest double glazing. And he put a feather on the inside of the windows to show a window that wasn't double glazed, and it blew the feather away. And then he put it against a double glazed window, and the feather just floated down with no breeze. So Tan Hill Inn was synonymous with everybody wanting to buy Everest double glazing at the time, and I'm going back quite a few years. But that's where it was, in the absolute middle of nowhere. England's highest inn, and also, that nearly got me going. The breeze nearly caught me out there. Also, on the Pennine Way, because we're right in the middle of the Pennines. Right over to there, up into the Durham Dales over the A66, and down that way, heads towards the Peak District, in other words going south and over the Dales. So, there we have it, Tan Hill. (1,700 feet high). They used to have a tracked vehicle out the front of there for when it snowed. Obviously not now.